The Secrets of Silverwood Academy. The Hidden Path. Jake, Tara, and Leo couldn't stop thinking about what had happened in the basement. The discovery of the heart of Silverwood and the cryptic message left them with more questions than answers. What did it mean to be part of something greater? Why had the Academy kept such a powerful secret hidden for so long? None of them could focus during class the next day. The events of the previous night weighed heavily on their minds. As they sat in the dining hall that evening, picking at their food, Tara finally broke the silence. "We have to go back," she said, her voice low. "There's more to that place. The voice said we were worthy, and we still don't know what that means." Leo looked uneasy. "I don't know, Tara. That place was intense. What if we're not ready for whatever comes next?" Jake, who had been quiet all day, nodded. "I've been thinking about that too, but I agree with Tara. We're already involved now. We have to see this through." The three friends exchanged determined glances, knowing that their adventure wasn't over. That night, after everyone else had gone to bed, they snuck out of their dorm rooms and made their way back to the library. The basement was just as they had left it, quiet and mysterious. They carefully descended the staircase, hearts pounding with anticipation. The iron door was still slightly ajar, and the chamber beyond remained unchanged. The crystal, now dormant, sat on its pedestal, a faint pulse of light still flickering within it. "I feel like it's waiting for us," Tara whispered, staring at the crystal. "There's something we're missing." Jake studied the walls again, looking at the symbols. Then something caught his eye, a small marking at the base of the pedestal, barely visible in the dim light. It looked like a triangle with a circle in the middle, surrounded by tiny lines. "Guys, look at this," Jake called, kneeling down to examine the symbol. "I don't remember seeing this before." Leo frowned, glancing over Jake's shoulder. "It's some kind of map or diagram, maybe? What do you think it leads to?" Tara bent down to get a closer look. It could be another part of the academy. But where? As they studied the symbol, the crystal began to glow brighter. The floor beneath the pedestal trembled slightly, and a section of the wall across the room shifted, revealing a narrow passageway. Leo's eyes widened. "Whoa, did we just open a secret door?" Jake stood up, his heart racing. "Looks like it." The passageway was dark and narrow, the walls lined with ancient carvings. The air was thick and cool, and the sound of their footsteps echoed softly as they stepped inside. Tara led the way, holding up her flashlight, while Jake and Leo followed close behind. The further they went, the more the carvings changed. At first, they were simple geometric shapes, but as they walked deeper into the tunnel, the carvings became more elaborate. Figures of people, animals, and strange creatures that looked like they belonged in a fantasy novel. "This place is incredible," Tara said, her voice filled with awe. It's like a hidden world underneath the academy. I wonder how far it goes. As they continued walking, they came to a large chamber. The ceiling arched high above them, and the walls were covered in ancient murals, depicting scenes of what looked like Silverwood's history. There were images of scholars and explorers, some carrying glowing crystals, just like the heart of Silverwood. Others appeared to be creating maps and inventions, while still more seemed to be unlocking doors to hidden places, just like they had. In the center of the chamber stood a giant stone archway, covered in more symbols, similar to those they had seen on the iron door. But this archway was different. It was clearly a portal of some kind. The air around it shimmered faintly, and the space beyond the arch was not the same as the chamber they stood in. Through the archway, they could see a glowing forest, unlike anything they had ever seen before. "This is unreal," Leo whispered. "Where does that lead?" Tara's eyes were wide with wonder. "It's another world, or maybe another dimension. The heart of Silverwood must have been connected to this all along." Jake took a step closer to the archway. The glow of the forest beyond seemed to call to him, pulling him forward. "Do you think we should go through?" Leo hesitated. "What if we can't get back? We have no idea what's on the other side." Tara, ever the historian, nodded thoughtfully. "He's right. We don't know what we're dealing with here, but I don't think we were meant to stop here. I think this is part of the Academy's secret, one that the founders never intended for just anyone to find. What if this is why we were invited to Silverwood in the first place?" Jake felt a surge of excitement and fear at the same time. The portal beckoned to him, and he knew that if they crossed through, their lives would never be the same. "We've come this far," Jake said, his voice steady. "I say we go through. Whatever's on the other side, we'll face it together." Leo took a deep breath. "All right, but if we run into any monsters, I'm blaming you, Jake." Tara smiled, her excitement barely contained. "Let's do this!" The three friends stepped toward the archway, the glow of the forest filling their vision. As they crossed through the shimmering portal, the air around them changed. It was cool and crisp, and they found themselves standing in the middle of an enchanted forest. The trees were tall and glowing faintly, their leaves shimmering with a soft blue light. The ground beneath their feet was covered in soft, mossy grass, and the sky above them was a deep, endless blue, dotted with glowing stars. "This is incredible," Tara whispered, looking around in awe. "I've never seen anything like this." Leo knelt down to touch the moss. "It feels real, but it's like we're in a dream." Suddenly, a soft, melodic voice echoed through the forest. "Welcome, chosen ones. You have passed the first test. Now, your true journey begins." The friends looked around, trying to locate the source of the voice, but there was no one in sight. "Who's there?" Jake called out, his heart pounding. "What do you mean, the first test?" The voice responded, calm and knowing. "The heart of Silverwood was only the beginning. You have unlocked the path to the Forest of Knowledge, a place that exists beyond time and space." Here, you will find the answers you seek. But be warned, this is a place of both light and shadow. Only those who are pure of heart will uncover the truth. Your journey will not be easy, but you are not alone. The voice faded, leaving them standing in the glowing forest, unsure of what to do next. Tara turned to Jake and Leo, her eyes filled with determination. We have to keep going. There's more to this place than we realize. Jake nodded. Whatever this forest is, we were meant to find it. We've come too far to turn back now. Leo stood up, brushing the moss from his hands. All right, let's find out what this place is hiding. With renewed determination, the three friends set off deeper into the forest of knowledge, unaware of the challenges and the secrets that awaited them. The third part expands the mystery and adventure, allowing for a deeper exploration of Silverwood's secrets. Coming soon.